Hello, this is Ellen B. Simmer, and welcome to my channel. Today we are here for another episode of Rags to Reaper. So I know I said I was going to work on getting this household fixed up more and stuff, either behind the scenes or for this episode, but I'm on crunch time. I'm trying to film another week in advance because my dad is going to be leaving us to head back to his job. He has to be back for now. I don't know who that was, but okay. He has to be back on Sunday, and so I am not sure if I'm going to be alone with Mom. She had her first PT today, or her first physical therapy on Monday. Today she has her second one. We'll wait and see what they say with the second one, but with her first one they said she was actually like a week advanced a week for how good she was doing with her physical therapy. Oh, he's still sleeping. Okay, well, she needs to use the toilet. Let's let her use the toilet. So that being said, so she's like week 2. So it was 1 week after surgery on Monday. So we're about a week and a couple days at this point in time after. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my phone on silent. After her surgery, because she had it on Tuesday of last week. It is Wednesday the 13th today, but I am just going to but I want to film. So this video will air on the 24th of August, and I'm trying to film basically the 20th through the 25th so that I'll have all my videos tied up until the 26th, and then hopefully I will have enough at that point in time and we won't have to worry about it. It just gives me an extra week so that I don't have to worry about doing any filming for another extra week, because next week will be our first week by ourselves, and then that will get me through when basically I'll have videos until the Wednesday the 27th will be all filmed up. And Wednesday the 27th is actually this channel's anniversary, so I'm gonna have to go back and find out, but I think it was 8 years ago actually when I started this channel. I've had a lot of hiatuses and I've been on and off over time with this channel, sadly and unfortunately, but yeah, I've had other things going on in my life, so unfortunately I haven't always been able to run this channel consistently. I've been really consistent since I broke my arm last year and I restarted this channel last May, but since I opened up this channel, it will be on the 27th 8 years. So I do want to do some sort of so instead of having Asta and Rune's Business Adventures air that day, I might still film an episode of that, or I might put it off till the following week and do something special for that day instead. Maybe part of that something special, it will be a build video, or maybe it will be maybe it'll be a build video, maybe it will just be, oh no, my goodness, she's on fire. No, okay, extinguish yourself, hurry up, extinguish yourself. Why isn't the fire alarm working? Oh my goodness. Fires can be a vital source of heat or a calming warmth on a cold night. I saw firsthand the more destructive side of fire. Oh, she's going to be afraid of fire now. Fire hazard. Nicole's bad luck strikes again. Okay, so she currently has bad luck, which is not good. Can we fix this? Am I stuck now? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's replace that. This is kind of stuck, and the kid can't fix it either. Oh, Nicoleta, I need you to come up here and take a shower, and I need that to go back down. All right, I need you to come up here and let's have you take a thoughtful shower. And while you're doing that, I'm going to try to get the kid to, maybe not. We'll go into build mode and see if we can fix this. My goodness. I've been having some technical difficulties trying to get all this stuff set up today. For various things have happened. We'll just go with that. So can I delete that? I'm just gonna delete it. Okay. Various things have happened over the course of lots of stuff, and but I'm trying here, and I'm so sorry. I got hugely distracted by that. Okay, this kid is super hungry. He nearly watched his mom burn to death. Let's see. Let's get him some leftovers. I didn't realize that she had bad luck, so we'll have to do that. She probably has a fear of fire now. Yeah, okay. Extinguish fire. Fire left unchecked will engulf anything in its path. Okay, so she'll have to face her fear at some point. Alright, well, we'll have her do that. Hopefully there's some more leftovers in here for her. I just saw that. Why did I do that? I'd like to work on her doing like a family recipe at some point. I just don't know what it would be. But yeah, we're gonna try this again. So for my anniversary thing, as I was saying, I don't know what kind of a special video I should do. I don't know if I should do a special a special build video. What is it today? Let me see. What does the calendar say? So, so it is, okay, it is Sunday. So Wednesday is Winterfest. So I might have them. Okay, no, we're not cooking together right now. I need you to clean that up. So I will maybe do a build, or I'll do something. So unfortunately it won't be, what do we need to do for your aspiration, Nicoleta? Civil 7 of the writing skill. Sure, let's have you do that then. Why don't I have you write, because you're kind of inspired right now. So let's do Reapers, Creepers, Training Manual Installment. Sure, that should hopefully give her some writing. Okay, what do you need to do? You need to learn how to ride a bike. For that and for school, you just need to do your homework. So let's get your homework done. You're not going to need this Wablet tablet anymore, so I'm probably going to put that out here, and eventually we'll either get rid of it or something. I haven't decided if he's going to have any siblings. I feel like Nicoleta definitely probably wants love, but she's so in love with Grimm, but at the same time, they're never going to be able to be the way that they want to be. We're still trying to do that repeal. How far did we get on that last time? And did it calculate it from last time? Let's find out here. I'm sorry, we need one more. I'm so over the board. I don't know if it's my ADHD, which I'm not 100% sure I have, but I think I do have. I'm definitely some sort of neurodivergent here, but I'm all over the board because there's so many things going on in my personal life with what's been going on with trying to get set up to film for you guys today, with trying to take care of everything. It's just massive crazy, but I didn't have enough time, and I didn't want to spend this whole episode building. I'm not sure how you guys feel about building. I'm not getting very many comments at all on my channel. I've had a few, just a small handful, and all my comments, I appreciate every single one. I love it when people want to leave me comments, but there's no like major interaction. I'd love for our channel to be more interactive, and I would love for you guys to leave feedback and for me to be able to incorporate that and make this more of an interactive kind of experience for you guys. So I'm not sure if you guys enjoy watching the build parts mixed in with the Let's Play or not, but I didn't want to spend the whole 25 minutes building. So what I will do is leave a little bit at the end, and maybe we do have a certain amount of money right now, but we'll try to figure out what we're going to do with her. We're going to try to figure out what we're going to do with her house. So it's kind of built, the original inspiration was built off a townhouse. That's why her house is kind of built in the way it is, and very townhouse-like. So I don't know if we'll create a shell or even a couple shells off to the side and move the house over a little bit, and then but not build in the shells for anybody else to live there and just leave them. An assignment has surfaced amongst the swirls and ripples, guiding you towards reaping a beloved sim. Will anyone plead for their life? Okay, so we need to go do that. So let's research the assignment and practice reaping. And scribe for channels. So let's go practice reaping. That is not a bookcase, Lisa. And then we can research this assignment. So back to what I was trying to say with all the stuff where I'm all over the board is that I haven't decided yet if I want to do that, but I'm leaning towards possibly doing that. The other option would be to grab some of the from the hidden stuff that you can do. I can't think of what it's called right now, but from the build by catalog, the kind of hidden stuff, find some of the townhouse type buildings and kind of connect them to their building in a way that makes it look like they're supposed to be in. So that's another option, because it will charge them money for the building. But if the building is just superficial, yes, I'm trying to use this, thank you. If the building is just superficial and where it's just the shell, outside shell, and has the windows, but we don't put any light fixtures in, I'm not sure how we would do that for the doors, but we don't put any light fixtures or in anything like that. I think we could get away with not having it cost too much extra money for Nicoleta. The other option is to have them finish living where they're at without having finished the house. I know that is so weird. Then go back and finish the property, add the other buildings as existing properties, but have her and Adrian move into another property in Ravenwood and have them kind of upgrade. That's another option as well. Sometimes reapers have to deal with the emotional side of death. You've been tasked to handle an emotional reaping, which comes with the heavy burden of a loved one's cries. Revive the deceased, and you will need to listen to plea before deciding to claim the soul. Choose wisely. Okay, so that's a witness. So unnerving stare, polite. Okay, take witness statement. Okay, I need to listen to a plea. Who's all... Okay, so that's the dead person's... This one has the plea. Okay, so let's go listen to their plea. Let's put the workday up. And, yeah, so that's kind of just where I'm sitting at with all this. And so I'm not... And that's another reason why I'm not building, because I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do that. I'm having to do this on a hurry. I realized I do need more time. It looks like this is the Towney household, and he has become an elder, and it looks like they somehow have adopted a horse named Banjo. So the roommates have a horse. Okay, choose to revive or collect. This sim is pleading for a life to be saved. Your decision cannot be undone. Choose wisely. I mean, he's an elder, right? So I think we're gonna collect the soul. Plus she has to collect souls for her job, I know, but they're elders, they're getting on in their age, so I feel like she listened to the plea, but it's time to it's time to collect the soul and move on. I know that's so sad. This one doesn't look like he is an elder. You just, from the side, you can't see it because his sideburns don't match his hair. So it's like he dyes his sideburns and his beard, but he doesn't dye the rest of his hair. That's a bit hilarious. So, let's collect the soul carefully. Since it was an emotional reaping, we'll at least do it carefully and do that. So, get to know witness. Okay, well... Sure. Friendly introduction, I guess. And then friendly introduction, and then we need to go to small talk, and we need to get to know, and then maybe we can As for, oh, I have to do it off the urn. I keep forgetting that it's always off the urn. I don't need 2 of those, just 1 of those. We've already have a silver workday, so that's what's great about this, is that so far we've already felt good about the level of service despite the circumstances. Fantasy seems to be doing okay. All right, well, she has 1 in her inventory, so hopefully that'll count towards the 10 she needs to get to her next level up, which I believe is the last level. Yeah, she's level 9 already. She's a graveling. She's level 9, so we're doing great. Other than we need to get this writing skill up for her aspiration. And where are we at with that exactly? We're almost to level 5. Okay, well, did we deliver the urn? Yes, we did. But now we need to soothe. Okay, wait, no. Okay, that's not the witness. Okay, that is a witness. Where'd the other witness go? Where'd he go? Come on, dude. Hold on. Okay, she was just in the middle of talking to him, and now he has totally left the building. So this one's still listed as a witness, so I guess we'll go soothe her. And then, because we need to finish this out, get back to the thing that we can at least, oh, there he is now. But then we can hopefully finish off her work day, maybe use some of that extra time to work on her writing skill. And she does need to get more souls though, so I don't know, maybe we should scry for another assignment. I don't think it ever tells us to do that, but maybe we should do that because we need to collect. But I don't know if I want her to level up too soon, you know. We've got over 9,000, I think I saw last in the bank, so we're doing good. We're doing good. But another option we had talked about at the very, very beginning, so if you haven't been here for that, then you probably don't know. But we had talked about in the very beginning that we would think about building the big mansion, or not building, buying the big mansion in Ravenwood and then fixing it up. So going through and over time fixing up all the little cracks and doing renovations and making it look nice and whole again. So we definitely will need to consider doing that. So as another option after the house. But I wanted her to kind of live in the house for a little while. And I don't know what we'll do with Adrian once he grows up. I mean, he's a child right now. And of course we're not finishing this LP up until he reaches young adult. And by then, I don't know. I know that there was an announcement that we're getting, I think, 2 more kits or something like that. I don't know if we're getting any more expansion packs soon or stuff pack things in the near future, anything that would be like a branch off that we could strive for. So I'm not really sure what we're going to end up doing with Adrian just yet. A death certificate has been submitted successfully. All right, after death, grief can begin to take hold. It's kind of you to author soothing words during this difficult time. So that's something else that perhaps you guys can weigh in on if you care to, is to consider what could we do for our what could we do for her last place to live, or do they just live out the rest of their lives and she's a single mom in their little townhouse? I feel like that would be equally as appropriate as them getting the big mansion and fixing it up. And then we might have to just say goodbye to this family if nothing has come along. If there's a new expansion that comes along, then we can definitely, because Adrian is aging up, we could definitely consider, if it comes at the right time, that would be the direction that he goes. And in the meantime, maybe he has to go a different direction, because if he ages up before it comes out, maybe he would start in one direction and then swap to the other. Maybe it would also be his kid that would have, yes, writing level 5, awesome. Maybe it would also be his kid in the end that would take over for the other expansion pack too. So all things are valid. We're just working on our writing skill here. It's the last thing we have to do for this level of the Ghost Historian. Awesome. We earned 2721 and a vacation day, which I need to look at her wants again, her desires, because maybe her and Adrian take a vacation with some other money too. I mean, there's nothing that says we have to do anything specific. I do want to finish up their house and get some more stuff in it. You know, we've got them a TV finally, but I'd love to go in and get some more clutter and decoration. Like I said, I want to finish off the yard with a fence, an entrance or entrances, depending upon if it's supposed to look, if we're going to go ahead and do the fake buildings or build the buildings on and have them be kind of shells. And I don't know if there's any fake doors that you could use, or if there's another way we could possibly think to block that. But anyway, I'm gonna have her come. I do want her to eventually spend some time with her child here for sure, but I'm really trying to get her to it's like it's not saving progress on her rebursting, but I am really trying to get her to do the things that she needs to do. Does he have a bike? No. Okay, well, he doesn't have a bike, but let's go spend some money. Like, see, they have 12 grand now. So, I mean, I have enough to finish the roof. And like I said, so if we would move it over, theirs would be the last unit on the left, and the other units would be over here. Right now I kind of built it in the middle of the lot, but we would move it over. Their unit would be the last one to the left, and the other units would be off to the right. So their unit would be over here, the other units would be here. Everybody would have their own backyard and front yard area, and then there'd be fencing and stuff. So just things like that to consider. Let's get this kid a bike so he can work on his aspiration as well. We're almost out of time for this LP. I'm trying to keep it as close as possible to the 25 minutes right now, because I do have that. So is this going to tell me the junior pluses? Okay, so that one is a junior plus, that one's a junior plus, that one's a junior plus, that one's a junior plus. Grim is only in, okay, so the Grim one only comes in adult. So I think we'll go with maybe, we can either go with this black, it's actually black and yellow. So there's this black and yellow one, or there is, where was the other one? The Trickster. There's this black and gray one right here. I think we'll go with this one because black and gray is more of their aesthetic and their style. But yeah, I'd like to have the mantle plays. We'd like to have her hourglass go somewhere. Why did it do that? I have no idea. But we'd like to have her hourglass go somewhere and have that work. So you know what? Yes, you're going to quit that and go help your son. I know we really need to get you to get that riding skill up, but I'm going to have you help him ride the bike because he needs to do that. I'm hoping. We'll see if this works, right? But she's at level 5, so we need to work towards level 6. How far into level 5 did she get? Only 21%, so you know we still have a ways to go. Inside the house, you have all this space on the outside of the house, and you have to do it in the living room. Really, truly? My goodness. Okay, somebody's calling. Nicoleta. Your reputation is everything in the business world. No, we don't want another job. Thank you. We like our job. But yeah, they have enough money so that we should be able to finish off this house. I'm going to expand it a little bit more to the right to one or two more tiles, I think. And so that's the things that we are going to do. That is our future. So he has to learn to ride a bike. So I don't know how long it takes for him to learn all the way up there. I don't know. He's already got motor skill 4. Hello, thank you. Can now play keyboard commander on the keyboard. Okay. Yeah, she has one more day. She's not going to probably meet the quota. She's now write nonfiction, sell to the publisher, recite love poetry, and mentor others in writing. We're not going to worry about the Festival of Youth right now. Yeah, so that's great. He can swim faster. Well, we want him to ride the bike. I don't know how long it takes for him to learn the bike skill, because it's just like motor, and he's already got plenty of that. So I think we just have to wait for it to go around like that. And then something about tradition complete. So, oh, it's new skill day. So I don't know if she got a new skill. Okay, her phone was ringing, but nobody's there. What is your new skill? Okay, yeah, she leveled up. So they both did good on new skill day. So yeah, let's just continue this. Can we go faster, guys? And then we're already over 25 minutes. So after he gets that, then we'll see where he is for his... Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work to click this off at all. I mean, he's doing his little successful thing. Does it just take a second? No. Okay. So he didn't learn to ride a bike in that time frame, but we'll work on that and work on his aspiration and stuff. So the next time that we come back, that will be what we'll be doing. We'll also be working on getting her writing skill up so that we can finish off her aspiration as well. And in the meantime, if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you want to leave comments on that we could do to move forward with this LP, just let me know. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. Again, I greatly appreciate it. And have a good one wherever you are in the world. And until next time, take care. Okay, thanks. Bye.